Toby from Heavyweight MMA today with Aaron Toes 'em Up Toe. How are you, brother?
Good, brother. What's happening?
Man, I'm pretty pumped. Road to UFC. You're in, bro. It's going to be good to see you get a shot at the big time again.
Yeah. It's good to have another opportunity to head over. Well, actually heading over to China, fight over there with the boys. Obviously, see you while I'm over there, and get another opportunity to kick the door down in the UFC.
Bro, you've just been traveling to Bali recently. Now you're going to China. How do you feel about fighting internationally? You feel good?
Yeah. I like getting out and about. You know, it's definitely it just favors the energy, the way that I ride the energy, the wave that happens on fight week. So obviously getting ready to go, that last spider, getting that done, and then getting on a plane, flying, and flying while you're weight cutting isn't fun, but it's like it kind of mentally prepares you for everything that's about to happen, especially with the water cut coming in a couple of days later. So yeah, I definitely enjoy having to go to other places to fight, and just a different atmosphere. Bali was sick, bro. Like the way that Canggu Fight Night set up, and the atmosphere that's there was insane. So I can't wait to see what China's like. I think we're fighting in the PI, so it's not as, not as much of an atmosphere, but yeah, definitely it'll be fun.
Yeah, bro. Dan a long time ago was saying one of the benefits he found in fighting is getting the chance to travel the world, because not everyone gets to do that, right? So you're kicking off doing that now. It's a good thing, just experience some other cultures outside your own country.
Absolutely, bro. The funny thing is I haven't even traveled my own country. Like I grew up in the middle of the mountains, and then I got sent to Brisbane when I was like 15. So the furthest south I've been in my own country is not that far. Like I think Rotorua, Taranaki, which is like halfway down the North Island, is the furthest I've been. I haven't been to Wellington. I've been to the South Island. So yeah, but I get to travel the world at the moment for my job, which is I'm blessed, bro, blessed.
Why is that, bro? Why you haven't had a chance to look around?
Oh, because when you grow up in the mountains, bro, the last thing you think about is trying to, go and add more stuff onto your plate. You're more worried about eating food than anything else.
Fair enough, bro. I went to the Bay of Islands before when I came over there. That was a beautiful place, man. You've been there?
That's where I grew up.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, the Bay of Islands. So Waitangi and that part here is probably where you were. And just inland from that there's a mountain range called Puketi. And on the other side of that mountain range is the valley that I grew up in called Ahiri.
Nice, man. I had a great idea for Christmas last year, man. I booked a boat ride on Christmas Day to go out onto the water, take my family out and look at the beautiful nature out on the water and that. And it was real bad weather. And so my whole family is vomiting everywhere. My wife's fucking pissed off, and I'm the only one that can enjoy it.
Yeah, bro. When that place is nice, it's absolutely beautiful. Like there's a boat ride that takes you out to a place called Hole in the Rock. Which is just like this mess. Yeah. That's sick. That's sick there. But on a bad day, rough weather, fuck, wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, it's definitely one way to get in the dog box. That's for sure.
Yeah, man. Going to China, there's a lot of links between CKB and New Zealand with Hong Kong and China as well. A lot of the boys fought there. You've got Civil Philip Lam from Hong Kong, all that. You got any thoughts about actually going there? Any interest in actually going to China?
I haven't really thought about traveling at all. I'm just kind of just taking it as it comes and enjoying the process. I think Chinese. I did kung fu for majority of my childhood, so I've always had like a big connection. Obviously, all of the martial arts that exist these days kind of in some form came from all that background. So yeah, I'm excited to go and see what the place has to hold, and I know if I can get out and about. We also have Mark Timms. He is the striking coach at the UFC PI, so in China. So yeah, we do have quite a few links with that place, which is cool. And yes, Stefan Philip Lam, and then obviously the Black Dragon, Israel Adesanya, and Bud Diamond, and that having been over there. I think Kai's fought over there, Dan's fought over there. So yeah, I think it's once you know that the boys have been there and done it, it's definitely a little bit more comforting. But I'm just excited, bro. I'm excited to go to a different place. Not be able to speak lick of Chinese, but luckily I got some Chinese friends that are come with me. So yeah.
Bro,
So
you got who's coming with you? Lawrence, is it Lawrence Liu?
so Lawrence has just been, I don't know if it's been announced or not, but I think he's got his opportunity locked in. So I don't even think he speaks fucking Chinese, bro.
That's what I was gonna say. He understands a little bit, but not too much.
Yeah. The funny thing is like well, I've been making jokes to him. I'm like, fuck you, are you sure you want to come to China, bro? They might not let you leave.
Hey,
I was like,
I'll give you a special message if you can remember how to say this to Lawrence.
yeah,
You got to say "Diu Le Lomo."
Dil Le Lomo.
Yeah, say "Diu Le Lomo." You say it to him next time you see him.
Can you record this, bro, on your phone? I said I'll record it so I
Yeah,
can just send it to him.
it's just a nice little
What
greeting.
is
Not
it? Is it?
not
I
really,
probably said it.
but he'll
Was it
laugh when you say it for sure.
Dil Le Lomo?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
do a
yeah.
lot more.
See,
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll
Dil
get
Le
it for
Lomo.
sure. The
All
and
right.
actually just now, bro, I asked my missus. My missus is Chinese. I'm living in China, and
Yeah,
I just said to her
nice.
about your nickname. And if they can't translate it, right? So I said, what's a kind of a translation? And I haven't listened to it. Let me listen. I'll put it in the phone.
破天竺
You hear that one? So poor
That,
Tianzhuo, that's like some Chinese nickname for you. Anyway, it's something similar to toes them up, like putting their toes up to the sky or something. So I'll send you that one in Chinese later, and you can have it.
yeah. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start advertising myself as that now. For the
That's it.
next 7 weeks, how do you say it?
I don't know, poor Tianzhu, but I'll
Port
write it.
Tenju.
I'll send it to you, bro, and I'll send you how to write
Yeah.
it.
Oh, thank you, brother. That's actually pretty cool.
No worries, bro.
Then I'm gonna get me some Chinese fans locked in.
That's it, bro. Why not? Why not? And then
Yeah,
you tell them to say that instead of because they won't know how to say toes them up. They'll probably just say your
yeah,
name, so you can add it.
yeah. So when they ask me what my name is, I'll be like, I'll
Yeah,
say that.
or
Ah,
Tianju. Yeah. All
Port
right, bro.
Tenju.
Hey, so you're going over the road to UFC, bro. Have you had any
Yep.
assessment of the people you're fighting over there? Is there any knowledge of who you're fighting or anything like that? I tried to look it up. I couldn't see anything.
Rio Turto is my first fight. So he is an Indonesian guy. Loves to shoot a double, swing for the fences. He's definitely not going to be an easy fight, but I think stylistically and technically, this is a good fight for me. Definitely a good kickstart. In regards to the other competitors after that, I'm not really. I'll kick this guy's head in, and then once that's all sorted, we'll look for the next victim. But I yeah, because of the way the contender series went, I'm definitely gonna just aim at what's in front of me instead of getting lost in the sauce and a little bit too much salt in the marinade. Added a few too many spices. Got a bit lost in the sauce. So I just wanna go there, get this guy locked in the cage with me, show the world like what my actual skill level is, and yeah, obviously it's a weight class down. I can't wait to go over there and just blow his chin off. Obviously, in the famous words of Mark Timms, is split his wig, spin his wig, split his wig. I can't remember what he used to say, split his wig or spin his wig. So yeah, do that and then yeah, aim at the next guy in August. So I think the tournament's May, August, and then November, and then the final being in Macau. I think, or maybe on a fight night. So
Yeah, that'd be
that's
sick.
that's the way that I see the rest of my year going. I'm gonna get that done and then spend Christmas with my kids, hopefully, which will be absolutely amazing.
Bro, you'll be looking forward to eating then. I was worried talking to you because last time I talked to you, you were dieting for the last fight. I think the one in Indonesia, and you were super flat. I was expecting you to be even flatter with the weight division, but you're not too bad, right?
No. So not like I think when you got me, it was like a couple of weeks out. So I was doing because my fight had almost been cancelled, and then I had a new opponent pull in. So I didn't think anyone would take a fight with me on short notice. I don't like 4 weeks to me. There's not enough time to get
Yeah.
ready for like this caliber fighter. But um, yeah, the dude jumped in and because I got a bit carried away with the Korean barbecue, I had to like cut back on the cows. And the day that we organized the meeting, I just been getting put through the ringer. Obviously, when you turn back up to the gym a little bit fat and you have a fight coming up, the coaches aren't too fond of you. So
Yeah, fair
you
call.
get you definitely get Yeah, they chuck you on the treadmill.
Yeah, bro. Hey,
But
bro,
now this
after
time
the
around, I've got a bit more. I've got a bit more time. So yeah, my diet's good. My weight's coming down nice. I'm still able to train. Still feel like strong. Still feel fit. My attitude's like and I think my body's adapting a lot. I actually like being this lighter weight, but my movement's better. My fitness is like obviously not carrying around extra 4 or 5 kilos of whatever it was. Yeah, I feel
yeah.
way better.
Yeah, bro. When I notice that when you just drop a few kilos and you go for a run, you feel super light-footed. And imagine it'd be the same for you. You just feel a bit lighter, right?
Yeah. Like just even just moving in and out of range is like
Fleet-footed, right?
fuck it,
A bit more
bro.
fleet-footed, yeah.
I was like, maybe I should have done this a long time ago. I think I may have my trajectory would have been a lot quicker if I did drop down the flyweight earlier. But obviously, my experience at bantamweight is going to help me when I get into a higher level of the UFC. So
Yeah,
yeah,
bro.
and then I want to go back up and try and give old I can't remember his name now. The guy that beat me in the contender series. I told him I was like, I want to fight you again.
You
And
mean
they got
Elijah Smith?
Elijah Smith, that's the one. Him and his dad are actually really good guys. I actually
Yeah,
like them, mate.
yeah.
Yeah. But I'm definitely a sore loser. So I was like, hey, I need that one back, bro. And he's like, hey, we can do it whenever you want. And I was like, cool.
Bro, on that one, lessons learned, when you have a fight like that, maybe it wasn't taken so well, some of your behavior and that by Dana and that. I know how they are and how you are, different people, but is that lessons learned? Are you going to go into this fight and just focus on the fight? Or are you still going to get into the pre-fight stuff and during the
I'm
fight?
not gonna change who I am. Like
Yeah,
it's just that's like just who I am.
yeah,
How it's interpreted and what they think it means has got nothing to do with me, really. I don't really give a fuck if they don't like what I'm like. Um, if I smash everyone's head in front of me and you got no choice but to sign me. So, but I'm not being disrespectful. It's just like I was almost overly flamboyant about it because I wasn't comfortable sharing it to them. But now, because of that, because I obviously made uh, almost like a fool of myself, I'm more stable and settled about who I am, and like I know what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just all the same toes them up stuff that I've always done is not even me. It's just my culture. So
yeah,
I'm gonna go there and be myself and show them like even though they think I'm walking with my head down because I lost and then doesn't like me, I'm walking with my head held high, my chest out, with my tupuna behind me. I'm gonna rock in and puka there and just do what we do. Like all of that stuff is. And it's funny because they're like, "Oh, you're just trying to intimidate your opponent." Yeah, fuck it, absolutely. Like that was the whole point. Like psychological warfare was a part of our war strategy. Like we knew that if you had doubt in your mind, then you wouldn't be as an efficient fighter. We tried to make you afraid through sounds and actions and taking up space, the way that we portray ourselves and look threatening. Because if you don't want to win, you won't win. Like that's just human nature. That's at any sport. It's a running race. If you doubt yourself that you're going to win and you're watching the person next to you, not watching the finish line, then what happens? You're the one that gets caught by the bear. But if you are able to instill that in your opponent, good. If it doesn't work, that's cool. But level one, you achieved. Well, let's try level two. And then just like that's where we studied, like obviously because my ancestors didn't have guns. But the hand-to-hand combat, the taiaha was considered by the English Army like the greatest hand-to-hand weapon they had ever experienced. And so what our people realized is we couldn't compete with bayonets or the muskets and that. So we'd build par fences and then we'd dig trenches right below them. And that's where trench warfare, that's where the English adopted it from, was from coming over and fighting the Maori. So like we're strategic people and I'll use every tool that I have in my kit there, in my bag of knowledge from my people, from my ancestors. And sometimes it'll work and sometimes it won't. And then sometimes I'll have to rearrange my tools and use a different sail because the wind will choke them in a different way. It's just, that's the fun part. The fun part is figuring the puzzle out. And sometimes you get it wrong.
It's good. I was hoping that you would say that. I want to see the original Aaron toes him up toe out there being himself. That's a good thing. And on what you said too, bro, having fought before, if I'm in front of some crazy fucking Maori dude ready for war, Pukana, everything, I'll be fucking a little bit nervous underneath, to be honest. It does work on
Yeah,
some people.
right. It works on everyone. But just the degree at which it impacts your mindset and your confidence. If I put a slither of doubt in your mind, or like even just if I get you in a bad position, and then you have that reminder of like, fuck, this guy was like, like pretty dangerous looking at this point. Of that memory is gonna help me beat. Like, it's or which what happened to the guy I fought in Bali. He didn't take any of it seriously. He like tried to make a joke out of it, which is the other way that you can react to it. So he was kind of like making fun of me and making fun of it. And then that just triggered the right attitude in me. I was like, oh, you think I'm a joke? I was like, okay, let me show you why you should be afraid of me. Like, the fact that you aren't afraid of me is detriment to your health, my friend. And then yeah, it broke his ribs. So
Nice.
should
Right.
have thought of should have taken that into consideration, my bro.
True, bro. Mate, just finally for your fans in Aotearoa, young Maori fighters, what's your advice, bro, on chasing their dreams like you?
Uh well, if I was advising young Maori, like we have this, or some people call like a warrior gene in our blood. All of the Pacific Islands, from all the way from Tahiti all the way back to Aotearoa. It's just a part of our existence. We had navigators of the ocean. We had people that studied the stars. We had gardeners. We had fishermen, and we had warriors. Like, if that DNA exists in you, and you find that's your greatest skill in life, harness it and use it to your advantage. Because if you don't, it'll use you and it'll get you in a lot of trouble, because you need to hone that DNA, because it's very strong. That stuff's very strong, my friend. And
Bro,
yeah,
how strong is it? I did a DNA test, bro, and I got 3% Pacific Island. It was a real weird one to come up in my DNA. I didn't expect that, Pretty funny.
well, let me tell you a little story about that. In my culture, and Te Ao Māori, right? You cannot be a percentage of a race.
Yeah.
You either are or you are not. It's not like there's a drip and it's just one part of that thing is moving through your body. It's your whole DNA structure has this wound into it. How much percentage you want to call it is up to you. But it's literally wound into your every fabric of every cell in your body. So if you have that in you, you are it. It is you. Like, you are whatever. Like, that's how we understand being a part of something. Your DNA cannot be segregated into pieces.
Yeah.
That's not. If you talk to someone that understands it, that's not really how it works.
Yeah.
And that 3% that 3% that you have would have altered every other position of DNA in your body, and that makes you, hey, family, we family, brother.
Hey, bro. Hey, bro. So anyway, man, that's it. Thanks for the opportunity to talk again, your time and that, bro, and looking forward to seeing you showcasing your skills. I hope I can get there. Looking forward to watching you represent Aotearoa, your people, your gym, and performing there, bro.
I appreciate your time, brother, and
All right.
I can't wait to see you.
All right, bro. Thanks, man. Take it easy.